Hello. Yeah, I'm back. And like I said, I don't know when I'm going to be on. But you see, I had to come on. Uh, two reasons. One, God told me. And two, because all, especially the three or whatever, that videos I put up and the community, see, I knew it was going to get somebody mad because you could go two ways. They understood it, but not really. I mean, they understood, parts. And the other one is that, they didn't understand and they only understood, certain parts and whatever. But I also putting this up is to let them know and probably get even more mad because I'm still here. You see, after I put the video up, or I should say videos, guess what they tried to do? You know, thinking that by sending that, I don't know, that my team wasn't going to be there. And guess what? Who, the ones that you sent, the entity to do whatever, I didn't ask. We chit chatted, and all. And I even wished, hold on, knock it off. Really? I even wish them a Merry Christmas. See, I'm nice to everybody. But don't get it twisted. Okay? Yeah, don't get it twisted. Because that side, the other side, is out and not turning back. Just as I said in the other two videos. Don't get it twisted, okay? Because you're going to be, not knowing what hit you. Because I was just told that the videos I put up and the ones that, you, meaning all of the groups, that are left. And, not only in my situation, with others, with different things. It's not only what I'm going through, it's what others are going through and whatever. To try to involve people that doesn't concern any of them. And the ones that, followed because that's all they, did, or whatever. What people cannot let go, that, just as I said in my other videos, everybody needs to start, you know, singing like canaries and get all the ones to join, to work together, just as the crunch time near the end of the fourth quarter. But the thing is, usually, that crunch time at the end of the fourth quarter, near it, is the crunch time as seems like it goes so slow because you're wondering who's going to make that touchdown. And I know all these ones that don't want to help themselves. Now, you all thought that I was stupid and dumb, that I was judging you and whatever, and other than that, God, said there's no more warnings, which it isn't. But who's playing dumb or dumb? I don't know. Or acting dumb, because really, technically, no one is dumb or stupid or whatever. Because instead of, like I said, instead of helping yourself to figure out why you're holding on to things, and continuing to follow, that cycle and pattern, bringing it, when you could have been helping yourself. I mean, I even said that if you wanted to join, like speaking up and singing like a canary, how you got in, how you are, how you, whatever, that I was speaking to you also. But the thing is, you see, we already made that touchdown. Sorry, I already said who won. I mean, sorry. I know how the guys are. You don't know who's going to win, whatever. Well, we already won. You see, as I said, when everybody is trying to figure out who is going to make that touchdown, well, we already did. So by the time, that touchdown is, the plan that when everybody gets together, you get whoever you send it out to join, whatever, to go and make that plan, how everybody is going to come together and start letting people know where all these are. Because, if you continued not to speak up, if these people live in different places, different countries and all that. Are you going to sit down, ignore it, and continue to let these ones ruin your country or whatever, I think it's pies. You know how states have, states and towns and stuff like that. I can't remember in other countries. But anyway, you get what I mean. Where, you know, everybody, is always, if they hear something, instead of checking it out to see if it lies, you're going by what one person that started years ago, but people just continue to, bring that. This way, everybody can be pissed at each other. It's it's up to everybody themselves to figure out what the problem is and stop involving others where they don't belong. And I and the part where people who know that people are innocent in, prison or jail, whatever, for life or whatever, etc., etc. Uh, God wasn't joking. That people better start speaking up if they know, instead of ruining their lives also. While all these ones who lied to get them there, probably among other things, they're ruining theirs. But all these people that are getting away with it, and you live there, and they're around you, they're ruining where you live too. But anyway, I came on, to say that, oh, wait a minute. I think it's a full moon too. Wow, a double. You're pissed at me for putting whatever I said, you know, and I was even speaking to you, but all of you need to do that on your own and, or work together with that or whatever. While the rest of us, the innocent ones, do what we have to do. But that doesn't mean that you can't help either. Because, you're part of it. But how did you get there? I mean, you can't say the devil made you do it. But that's in my other video. Devil didn't make you do it. Whoever got you involved did. But it's up to you. You know the difference between, right and wrong. And like I said, the greed with the money, getting paid to do something. I'm not telling you to turn yourselves in, but, it's not only that. It's not only with, what you're doing. It's, like I said, the innocent ones that should, at least, I don't know how old they are, who got put away or whatever. Why should they waste away their life when they could be doing other things, when they're innocent. And look up the word accountability, or, being accountable for your own, not for others to, be accountable for what is yours. And each one that you send, I'm going to tell them thank you, Merry Christmas. Oh, yeah, and Merry Christmas to everybody. I'll say it again, because I already said it, because I didn't think I'd be on. But if I'm not on here, it's still not going to stop me. That means that I have other things that I had to do. And like I said, I stay out of people's business. So, that means that I didn't give permission to anyone to be into mine. But you went too far being in my business when you were told, I don't know how many times, to get out. So, that's on you. Well, all of you, whoever you are. God knows. That's why everything's in his hands. Because, I don't want anything to do with it. And I don't do things like that. But that doesn't mean that he's not going to show you how I could be. But just remember, well, one, you're not going to be able to get near me. But if you do, you will see that other side. That's if you can get through to who's in front of me, behind me, next to me, above me, spirit. Just in case you didn't know that. Oh, I have them around me, in front of me, behind me, and all that. But not only them. Unless I, tell my men, I mean, they're not going to miss, but like I said, most of the time, they do what they have to do, and then they ask questions. Unless you're knocked out. I mean, or whatever. They'll still ask the questions, because this way they can say, well, I asked. But like I said, you're not going to distract us. I knew exactly that all in a row. Somebody was sending, or more than someone, was sending. So, again, on you. You had plenty of chances. You still have a chance. I mean, like I said, the reason why, you get another day is you better start, doing what others gave you other than me. If you don't want to friggin' listen to me, others, you know, give you hints of what to do. Stop blaming people. And if it wasn't just you, other than people got you involved, you were that naive and, or you grew up with it or whatever, but you continued. So, you know better. It's one thing of making a mistake, but don't continue. Of something that you already know that, if you didn't get rid of me by now, I've been dealing with this since I was a baby, okay? You should have had a light bulb, that lit by now. Because like I said, for that crunch, that touchdown that everybody's waiting to see who wins, well, we already made that touchdown. If, football, you get what I mean. But at the halftime is that we're collecting everybody who has our backs to start speaking to the authorities. Hey, this one did this, whatever the plan would be. We're all going to come together and do what's right. But anyway, like I said, for the both, it took me, I don't know how many times. And this last one got cut off. And remember, it was done on purpose, that, in the background and whatever. So, this way it would prevent me from putting the video up or speaking. It wasn't really me. It was God who was telling me all this stuff, some of it was me, but, I'm explaining for all the ones in the, back that pretend to hear me or understand. Now, I'm not speaking about everybody, okay? It's the ones like this, keep sending whatever they're sending. Making problems, listening to my phone calls. And I'm going to tell you now, that company that hired and is allowing you don't fix it by tomorrow, Or I should, sorry, in the States, it's tomorrow. If you don't fix it today, you'll be on the list of being sued for allowing ones to give out phony, whatever. Oh, yeah, and I don't care who you are. Not fixing by now of the ones who changed documents for me not to get my license. I don't give a shit who you are. You're on the list of being sued too because you didn't fix it by now and whatever. That's okay. I still got my license, but still. And the other one of bringing that, pipsqueak, that movie, Legally Blonde. That's who she thought she was, carrying her little tiny dog around with her, who was the setup. That better be fixed too. And her picked up. And who sent her. Yeah, it's a woman. But anyway, it's done here. And get ready for my other side to, surprise you of you're not going to know what hit you. And all the plans that we were making for the crunch time when it gets to there. And while everybody's waiting for that touchdown that we already made, it will be all the way around the world for everyone to see. All of you. As you're getting picked up or whatever. Because like I said, I don't know what's going to happen. And if you want to ask me if I care, I believe you already know that answer. And because you're all upset at me, well, like I said, that's nothing new to me. I mean, people get upset with me when I sit there quiet. I mean, So, would you like a cool rag or a warm rag? This way I could put it over your forehead to make you feel better. Or would you like a pacifier? No, just suck on your thumb, It's like with, something that you already do with all these ones. But anyway, enough of that. I gotta go do me and, get into more shape and do what God wants and do whatever else. and not bother with anyone. This way, like I always do. But anyway, I hope everyone has a lovely day today. And just remember, get out there, go make a difference, and spread what's up, that we need to start putting our foot down. And that's not by me, that's by God. This way, we could start seeing all those miracles, like I said, that heaven wants to show us. And free all of the ancestors. Let them rest and work miracles. But anyway, I gotta go. Have a lovely day. Like I said, love everybody. Proud of everybody. Thank you for being here. And continue to go make a difference. Ciao.